Hello viewers, welcome to our TV program Faith and Astrology, and thank you very much for your kind interest to our program. So I kindly request you to keep on our TV programs on our social media accounts on YouTube, and we have also internet link. You can follow us from Natural TV internet address. And today we will talk about the language of sky in zodiac and the planet positions generally, and the effects of the horoscopes as well. I will give you important information according to Islamic astrology. Please keep on watching us. First, we are going to start 10th of September. Sun and Neptune will be in opposite position. So this is going to make us a little bit emotional. So we have to be firm and logical decisions. So Alim and Hakim Asma al-Husnas are very important at this point. So before we take a decision, this is important point. On the 12th of September, Mars and Jupiter are in the negative position, and so I recommend you to be careful about not losing temper and not overreaction about mercy. We have to be logical as well, not losing temper. And so Halim and Muhaymin, Mumin asmas are important before we take steps. And when we look at 14th of September, the full moon will be in Pisces. So soon I will explain about detailed commands of full moon just few minutes later. And Mars and Neptune will be in opposite position, and so we can also be very emotional, and we can have some difficulties taking decisions because of losing temper, or because of some people can abuse and they can use our feelings. So we mustn't take a decision that day, and we should wait a few days more. And if we have to recite the name of God, Halim and Hadi, the leading God. So this is going to give us a positive view as well. And Saturn will end retro movement on 18th of September. So this is going to be in Capricorn. Capricorn people, the people whose ascendant or sun or stellium are in Capricorn, they are having some difficulties since 2017. I know they have to be a little bit more patient. And the Saturn ended retro movement, will stop retro movement on the 18th of September. So from that date, they can be much more luckier, much more positive, and Basit, Fattah, Latif asmas are important at that point. So the Venus will be in Libra in its own position on the 14th of September. So this is good time to express our love or feeling to our lovers, and to the people around us. We can reflect our love and our interest as well. And so when we look at Mercury and Saturn will be in hard position on the 22nd of September. So while taking decisions, we have to be very disciplined, and we have to think detailedly. So otherwise we can make mistake because of lack of documents and also information. For not making mistake, we have to discuss everything detailedly with the person who knows that matter very well. And after taking decision will be better, but not in hurry. And when we look at the new moon will be in Libra, and on the 28th of September, I will explain also new moon effects soon about on the horoscopes. Pluto will stop retro movement on the 3rd of October in Capricorn, and this is going to be better for the in some views for Capricorn people, and they have to be disciplined, and they have to be very careful while they're working, especially Capricorn people. And Mercury and Uranus will be in the opposite position on the 7th of October. So while taking decisions, we can feel ourselves very restricted, and we can have difficulties about taking decisions. Now let's talk about full moon and new moon effects on September. On the 14th of September, the full moon will be in Pisces, and so this is going to be a new start, and for the Pisces people whose horoscopes are Pisces, and for a long time, they've been following some projects, some plans. They have been trying to realize these things. They can achieve it. They can finally find the solutions, and this is very good news for the people whose horoscopes are in Pisces. That is very good news. And this is going to be on the 20th degree. So anyone who were any people who were born on the last 2 weeks of Pisces will be affected more, and their Asmal Husna. Their Asmal Husnas are Mumin, Muhaymin, and Halim as well. And when we look at the new moon will be in Libra, it is on the 5th degrees of Libra. So when we look at the love side, new love can start in our life as well. And so what is the names, Asmal Husnas of the month in September? So we can easily say Mumin, Muhaymin, Vedud, and Jami. Asmal Husnas are very important in this month. So we can call trust, we can call love, and coming together and being happy together. These are very important. What about Aries? How they're going to be affected according to new moon and also full moon? And Aries people will be affected on their marriages and also the spiritual life. So I kindly request them to recite the name of God, Vedud al Jami, and also Mumin, Muhaymin, typically important for Aries people. And what about Taurus? Taurus, they will be affected in 2 ways. One of them is health, other one is friendship. So Shafi and Hafiz and Qayyum and Kavi asmas are important in this month. So they can bring healthy life and also good relation with the friends. And Gemini, they will be affected in 2 ways. One of them is love and the kids, other one is career. So I request them to recite the names of God as Sani, Musawwir, and also Aziz and Muiz. These names are going to be very helpful for the kids and for family, for love, and also for good career and progressive things. And when we look at Cancer, they're going to be affected in 2 ways. One of them is education, other one is house and travels as well. So I recommend them to recite the names of God as Hadi, Rab, and Alim, Hakim. These names are important as well. What about Leo? They're going to be affected because of the new moon and the full moon on two ways. One of them is communication, other one is spiritual things and also faith, especially their Asr prayer is very important in the afternoon. Afif, Gaffar, Gafur, Settar and Basir, Semi, Asmas are important. I recommend you to learn the meanings of these Asma al-Husna and recite these names accordingly. And what about Virgo? Virgo will be affected on two things. One of them is money, other one is marriage as well. So the Kerim, Gani, Samet and Vedut Asmas are important to obtain good opportunities about financial resolutions and also marriage. And what about Libra? Libra can make a new start in some ways. So while they are taking steps, I recommend them to recite the name of God, Rahman ar-Rahim and Al-Awwal wal-Akhir. These names are important for Libra people and also for health. Shafi and Hafiz are important. Shafi means health giver, curer. Hafiz means protector, as you know. And Scorpio, their spiritual life and also their love life are important. So the new beginnings will start in their life. So Vedut and Mu'min, two asmas are important for Scorpio people. And Sagittarius can make new friendship and their house is important, and the Sagittarius can make some troubles as well or can move a new house. And what about Capricorn? The Capricorn people will be affected on two things. One of them is communication, other one is career. So Aziz and Muiz are important. Capricorn people should be very patient. I know they have been suffering a lot since 2017. They lived difficult times. They lived difficult moments since 2017, but inshallah next year will be better for them. So they have to be patient more and they have to be disciplined, and I recommend you not to spend money in vain. So you must count every penny these days, these months, these weeks. So I recommend you to spend your money for the useful things. And Aziz Muiz, very important asmas for you, Capricorn. And Aquarius, they are going to be affected money and about travels as well. So Gani, Samet, Kerim and also Kayyum, Kavi and Hadi, Rab asmas are very important for the Aquarius, and they can make wonderful starts over these subjects. Travels, money, financial things as well. About Pisces, Pisces are succeeding wonderful things. They can do a lot of important things as well. Especially they have to pay attention for learning astrology or spiritual things. They can improve themselves. Maybe that's a good time to start astrology lessons. And I recommend you to follow my English Islamic astrology lessons as well. Thank you very much for kind listening, and please keep on touch and follow our social media accounts, Natural TV. Stay with us, stay with Islamic Astrology. Goodbye for now.